Well, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, my fault. My fault. All right. First and foremost, these puts looking. Ugh. Might have to take an L on that one. Q sitting at 611. Let's see what Nasdaq doing. Nasdaq is chilling right here at this strong level. All right. So if we do reject today, this is exactly where we are going to reject. All right. We've done so every single time, but this is the 4 hours. So I mean, we could do the exact same thing up here and just consolidate and then drop, which will probably be like a Monday, Tuesday, right? Or I mean, that's still like a few days right there, right? Like, let's see, that's Wednesday, and this is Thursday after hours. So we could possibly do that, but also too, we could definitely continue moving up. All right. And that all depends on data dropping right now. So data's gonna drop in like 9 minutes. So we'll go over that when it does drop. All right. What is the VIX at? VIX is at 19. It's below 20. So this is the longest that we've been below 20. All right, multiple times. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out for. Got the 200-day right here. AVGO still moving up. Oh my God. Um, got the Nasdaq right. We got the year open up here on S&P 500. We didn't get a retest of the 200 SMA, so I mean, we could definitely still get that, right? So Google hanging out, open. Come on, bro, just give me open down below. All right. Tesla, where we at? All right, 345. All right. I like that. I like that. There's a lot that I do like across the board still, but that's the thing about the market. It doesn't work on our time. All right. So just remember that. Oil's still hanging out at 97. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. All across the board, I mean, this still doesn't look healthy to me. We got the 50 SMA just instantly curve right here. So I mean, we could still get that drop throughout the day. So I mean, let's really see what happens. Okay. Um, let me see. Let's bring up the Discord as well. Um, there's no ceasefire in Lebanon. We won't stop until northern Israel is secure. All right. That's just us just, making our jokes. All right. Quick video aside from the YouTube video that I did drop. I don't know why I kept saying PPI. All right. I'm on my days off, so please just cut me some slack, y'all. All right. We are waiting on CPI data right now more than anything. And let's bring that up since we kind of are on that topic. All right. So we're going to get that data here in a little bit. Where is that at? Right here. All right. So we're expecting 3.4 for our year over year and then our month over month 0.3%, right? That's what we're forecasting. They're already forecasting for this to just be wretched, just completely horrible. So anything below, I mean, that's going to push the market up, which is going to be crazy. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. Yeah, I could see that happening. They had it at, what was it? Oh, okay. Here's a core CPI. So the CPI year over year is 3.4, and then the core year over year is 2.7 from 2.5. All right. So, I mean, we'll really just have to see how all this ends up. We'll get that here in a little bit in like the next 6 minutes. So, I'll go over a few stocks, what the market is looking like in the meantime. All right. I like I said, I'm just a huge fan of open right now. Great shares play. I'm looking for it lower. As long as we still keep talking about the war, I mean, that's anything could happen at any given moment. All right. We're supposed to be talking with Iran, so maybe they might even just push the market up for that and then over the weekend tank it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make your losses minimum. All right. So if Iran conflict resolves quickly and oil prices come back down, a rate cut is not out of the question. So let's bring that up for y'all. Okay. Um, Boom, beautiful. Okay. So that's right here on X. Let's see what else is happening. CoreWeave announces Zelensky top aide reportedly sees Ukraine nearing peace deal with Putin. I like that. Hezbollah's resistance continue its last breath. High, all right, right here. This is a good one right here. All right. High CPI reading will not surprise, will not be a surprise to anybody. It's very true. That's very true. And that's probably what does have me concerned is that everybody's already expecting that to come in. So who knows how the market will actually react to that? Now, personally, if you ask me, I still think that the market should at least come back down to 606. All right. 606, one, I call 606 for puts, but I already had this strong level here, right? Whether it is good or even bad, and even if people do expect it, I mean, we should get some type of pullback, man. All right. I am curious to see what numbers they do bring out. But if you are going to get a pullback in the market for any retest, for any type of confirmation to the upside to continue this bullish trend, y'all know me. All right. I'm definitely a big fan. Not a big fan. I mean, definitely, yeah. But if we're talking technicals, right, we want to see those stairs being built, right? Boom, 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 boom. All right. This is exactly what we're just looking for across the board. All right. So we shot up above that level, but we really just want to see a retest of the 200 day and the 200 SMA. All right, we get that retest from there, then we bounce off of that and we continue moving forward. All right, then I'm like, I don't care if we're bullish, I don't care if we're bearish. There's ways that we can make money on both ends. All right, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do want to see a pullback. All right, and it's not the worst thing in the world. All right, it's not because we're getting priced to come back down and give its validation. All right. So we get that, especially with this huge gap right here on the 4 hour. Where is that at? That's a huge gap right there. We're sitting at, what is that, like 24, 744. That's 25, 292. All right. At least halfway through that gap. You know what I'm saying? If we can, what I'm really looking for more than anything is back down to the 200 day. Let's at least just get some type of retest to pretty much validate that and we can just keep moving up. All right. So that's what we're looking for. SMH. Oh God. Stamp pan. Nothing. It's just not looking healthy. All right. Gap ups. I don't like them. If y'all know me, I'm just not a fan of them. All right. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see here. And let's go ahead and let's switch it on over to our data right here. All right. We got about another 20 seconds. All right, let's go. 6:30, baby. Let's see if we get that data already right off the rip. Nope. 3.3. I mean, that's less than 3.4, so we're probably gonna watch the market just shoot through shoot through the roof. All right. Um, oh great. Let's see. Everything still came in a little bit lower, so I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna watch the market just rip. And it is what it is, folks. 612. Let's see what the market's already pushing up. This is what we're looking for right here, right? So let me go ahead and just highlight that for y'all. This is our forecast. 1%. We came in at 0.9. Forecasted at 0.3, came in at 0.2. That's for March. And then forecasted 3.4 and came in at 3.3. All right. So we came in lower than expected. So, I mean, I just honestly wouldn't be surprised if we do see the market shoot up today. All right. Um, that was going to be our key factor into what happens in the market. I mean, we'll see within the next hour until the market does pop up. What does open, and then from there we'll kind of see and gauge how everything goes. But market shot up a little bit right here. Let's drop down to the 15-minute. What did that look like? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think that's great. I also don't think that's money for us. I don't think that's great being bullish. I wouldn't be surprised if we did chop later on today. All right. VIX is kind of coming down. So maybe the market might like that. But let's go see oil, right? Oil still at 97. Yeah, man. As long as oil's still up, these Q puts, we might be cooked on those. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But either way, that's just the data, man. Let's look up in the video where you at. Let's delete all this nonsense that I drew on here. At 183, bet. We can still come down. All right. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're just going to wait till market pretty much opens up. Market isn't doing anything crazy. Normally, when we get this kind of data, it does give us some type of reading, some type of gauge off the rip. All right. So we'll go ahead. We'll keep an eye on it. Until then, there's not really much else to report until we go ahead and we actually get those talks going with Iran. All right. Because as y'all can see, data, nothing special. Nothing special. I thought like the fact that it forecasted this it was no surprise, but man, it is what it is, man. But all right. So, anyways, folks, keep on a lookout on the VIX, on the Nasdaq, and the U.S. oil. I'll be posting updates inside there as well too. All right. So, other than that, video short today, and we'll go ahead and we'll just cut it off here. But yeah, oil. Keep a lookout for that. Nvidia as well too, the VIX and the Nasdaq. All right, those are the stocks that we want to keep track of right now. Oh, and Qs, of course, too, since we're inside that play. I don't usually do one dates like that, but I decided to take a risk today or yesterday. So it is what it is. All right. But other than that, y'all have a good day. Make sure you manage your accounts as best as possible. If you're going to take this loss, make sure you minimize it, keep it as small as possible. Um, yeah, man, it is what it is. If you're in profit, make sure that you do take your profit today. All right. So that's all I got for y'all. Data didn't come in too crazy. So, I mean, came in lower than expected. So let's see what the market does. All right. That's mainly the objective of the day. So y'all take care, man. Peace.